It is Memorial Day morning here in Hastings, and the town is waking up to weather that practically demands you spend the day outside. But if you step out the door expecting a mild spring breeze, you might be caught off guard. We are skipping right over the end of May and heading straight into early summer territory. This chart shows our afternoon temperature climb, with a daytime high pushing near 87 degrees. Once the sun sets, temperatures will drop back to a comfortable 64 degrees, accompanied by a south-southwest breeze around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Managing the peak afternoon heat allows for a much smoother transition into those calm evening hours. To keep that energy up, light, breathable clothing is a must today. Grab your sunglasses, pack on the sunscreen, and bring extra water. You are going to need those shade breaks if you plan to walk along Levee Park, cross the river, or settle in on a downtown patio for lunch. With temperatures knocking on 90, even the Hastings Bridge might try to roll up its sleeves and say, "All right, summer, I see you." Getting the sunscreen and hydration sorted early means you don't have to stress about the heat. Instead, you can focus on the people all around you and the actual purpose of the long weekend. While today is defined by the heat in Hastings, this state has a recurring habit of marking significant milestones. Moving back through the decades reveals a series of events that have landed on May 25th across several centuries. We only have to go up the river to St. Paul, to the year 1985. On this exact day, a brand new bronze sculpture was unveiled on the grounds of the Minnesota State Capitol. Author Anne Morrow Lindbergh presented the monument, titled Charles Lindbergh, the Boy and the Man, to the public. The work cemented two separate legacies: his upbringing right here in Minnesota and his famous 1927 solo flight across the Atlantic in the spirit of St. Louis. Recognizing a local individual who reached a global stage fits the spirit of Memorial Day, which highlights the specific people who shaped the world we live in. To find a next connection, we have to look back to 1787 in Philadelphia. Delegates had been waiting around for weeks, but on this specific Friday, 7 states finally reached a quorum, officially allowing the Constitutional Convention to begin its work. They originally met to tweak the existing Articles of Confederation. Instead, they scrapped that plan completely and spent the summer drafting an entirely new blueprint for the federal government. The specific framework that allows for a peaceful holiday gathering was established on this very day. On a lighter note, May 25th holds a completely different record from 1977. That is the day the original Star Wars arrived in American theaters. This single premiere altered how the entertainment industry treats the late May holiday weekend. Beyond remembrance, this date serves as the historical starting point for the modern American summer blockbuster season. From 18th century debates to 20th century spaceships, there is a lot of history packed into the calendar today. But as the afternoon heat breaks here in Hastings, our focus shifts back to the present. Those temperatures settling down near 64 degrees and that gentle evening breeze create an ideal window to fire up the grill and host your neighbors. Of course, spring weather is always capable of a quick pivot. Always check official alerts from the National Weather Service before finalizing outdoor plans. Gathering outside with friends and family is the continuation of a civic tradition built to honor those who secured these peaceful moments for us. Whether you are walking over the river this afternoon or watching the stars come out tonight, you are experiencing a day anchored in history. If this local update helped you plan your Monday, share it with a neighbor and enjoy the holiday.